Hey y'all, outside for lunch. Went to go to one of these food trucks. Got me a little smoothie, whatever. Support, black small businesses. So yes, I have on my jacket. It's a little chilly down here by the water, but I'm gonna head back to my building. Try to find me a sandwich or something to eat with this smoothie, and call it a damn day. But it's busy down here, y'all. Always during lunchtime and during the week in the summertime. Busy, 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 busy. So I'm going to talk about the updated info with the YSL situation, and then I'm going to do a video later for the Safety Centers episode 7, and I want to talk about the Roe versus Wade and this whole abortion stuff. So stick to them for those topics. Hey everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video from your girl Cylindria Lee. I can't even say my own name right now. Tripping. But I am about to talk a little bit more about this YSL indictment and all this stuff. I don't know why I am interested in following this story. But before I get off into all that, thank you guys for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your continuous support. Now that I got it out of the way, let's get into this. Okay, so the last video I did was about the initial indictment and everything. At this point, Gunna had turned himself in. Young Thug was in front of the judge, a magistrate judge, and she denied his bail because she said she was not in the position or the power to, accommodate the bond, whatever the case may be, because she's not the original judge over the case. She is just a magistrate, and they only have so much power or whatever. So anyway, the first judge denied bail because of that reason. The second judge, they did over Zoom again, whatever. So I guess, a lot of the courts around the country are still now opening 100% because of COVID or what have you. So a lot of cases are being done through Zoom. So the first time, to me, Young Thug was just looking like anxious and scared all at the same time, nervous, whatever the case may be. The second time he was in front of the judge, he looked like he was more aware of what was going on. And again, this judge was a white man this time. He was a magistrate judge as well. To me, he was a little bit more understanding, but he was still going to follow the rules and regulations that he can go, how far he can go as being the judge for the day or whatever. And he pretty much said the same thing that the first judge said, that he is not in the position to grant a bond or whatever the case may be, because he is not the original judge who signed the order for the indictment and all that type of stuff. So it's not his case per se. But I mean, I really don't know how that works. I guess I could say like a magistrate judge is like an intern to an actual judge. Like I don't know how that works. Like how much power a magistrate judge has. Is it just stuff dealing with, local type cases and not so much state and federal? Like I don't know. So if you are a magistrate judge or you know anybody that's a magistrate judge, help me understand why they can only go so far, why they can't accommodate the bond or whatever. But this time it was, I guess you could call him a district attorney or whatever. It was a black guy, and he pretty much, he's a flight risk. He has family out the state, whatever the case may be. We feel like he'd be a flight risk, yada yada yada. his attorney was like, no, he's not a flight risk. But at the same time, this is how he make his money. This is how he make his money. You know, he has to travel for work. But if you fear that he's flight risk, we could put him on a tether or whatever the case may be. So his attorney was trying to give the judge, you know, a lot more reasons of why they should accommodate this bond or whatever the case may be. But there was no actual figure for the bond either. But long story short, he denied the bond or whatever, so that would have to be presented to the actual judge over the indictment. Then I went and seen the small clip of Gunna, who was in, you know, jail or whatever, and I don't know, I couldn't read him. Like, I don't know if he was, I'm pretty sure that he's nervous and scared, but you know, I don't know, I just couldn't really read him to even see, like, you know, is he guilty, is he innocent? Like, I couldn't read him. But he too has got his bail denied by the same judge, magistrate judge. So that was a bummer. And I'm not gonna say that these guys are all bad, because I do know that they have done some type of community work, whatever. I know Gunna put a store in his old school that he used to go to, which I thought was an awesome thing. And you know, a lot of kids go in there and get things that they really, really need. So I thought that was awesome. So I'm not gonna say that they're completely just thugs. But this case is getting crazy. It's getting crazy by the minute. Yeah, y'all, this thing is getting crazy. And then another member of theirs, Little Keed, I think his name is. Forgive me if that's not how you say it, whatever, but he ended up passing away in the midst of all this. Now, you know how people are. Some say he did too much lean and pill popping. Some people say he had a pre-existing condition that has nothing to do with what's going on. So I don't know exactly what happened to the fella, but rest in peace. Sad situation that, you know, actually had to lose somebody in the midst of all this going on. So then there was information saying that police were tapping phones that have been given to some inmates. So apparently there are some police officers who were sneaking phones in, giving them to people so that phone calls could be made or whatever the case may be, but they were tapped phones. So this is where the situation goes into YFN Lucci, who's saying that Thug put a hit out on him. So it was said that based on the recording from these phones, that Thug made two attempts, two calls, whatever you want to call it, to take out Lucci. Now, I don't know what the fuck Lucci did. I don't know. I didn't even follow his story when he went to prison. I don't even know why he went to prison. But the fact that he is saying that they got a hit out on him, he must have did something. He must have said something, or he didn't do or say anything, and they just want to make sure that he doesn't say anything. So they just gonna off him anyway. But this shit is getting crazy, and it's like, what is going on? What is going on? See, it's all fun and games until shit get real and everybody's scared. Don't nobody want to go to jail. Now here Thug is, he out here pleading, I just want to be at home with my family. You should have thought about that shit before you was doing all this racketeering and stuff. And all these crimes and stuff. This is what happens when y'all don't want to get y'all mentality out the fucking hood when y'all make a little bit of money. Yeah, come back and do stuff for your community, yeah. But keep that thug mentality, keep that away from your elevation. It doesn't make you weak because you choose to think different, do things different, to keep a low profile. Y'all get a little bit of money. Y'all just want to be out here ignorant, flashing, doing all types of ignorant shit, not even recognizing and paying attention to the people around you and how you move it. I, I don't know, y'all. This whole situation is going to continue to get deeper and deeper and deeper. And I feel like the further that it goes down the rabbit hole, it's going to be some shit that we have not expected or will not expect. Like, I feel like this shit goes deeper than Thug, YSL, group, whatever. It goes deeper. It has to go deeper. It didn't just start with Young Thug. Somebody convinced him or coerced him on how to do this shit. So it didn't just start with him. I don't, no. It's further than him, for sure. But I don't know, y'all. This shit is just getting fucking weird. It's getting crazy. Now I do think that Thug is going to get the most time. I think that Gunna, I said Gunna. I think he may not get a lot of time. He might get some time, but he might not get a lot of time. I think everything is falling towards Young Thug. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just going to keep following this story as it develops. I think I need to try to figure out who are all these other members of this YSL, because I don't know nobody besides Gunna. I never listened to Young Thug, y'all. But I listened to Gunna music before I listened to Young Thug's. So I know a little bit more about Gunna than Young Thug. But I don't know about anybody else. And who is this Casanova guy? I heard that name come up, and I heard that he was already in jail. I think for racketeering. I think. Don't quote me on that. So it's just like it's a lot of people in this camp, in this group that is. I don't know, y'all. This case is gonna go on for a nice long time, because Young Thug's attorney, he ain't going out without a fight. He said he gonna represent Young Thug, and he put blood on that pretty much. He put, it's like, you got to be careful what you say. Oh my God, you got to be careful what you say, sir. Got to be careful what you say. You know, but I'm proud that you are confident and you stand by your client. But certain shit you just should not say. No. And Gunna, he has two lawyers. And Thugs and Gunna lawyers have, to me, they have totally different approaches on how they're doing things. Young Thug's attorney, y'all, he honestly comes off as something sneaky. Like, it's just something about his face and his eyes. Like, it's something about him that just give me like, it's something. Can't put my finger on it, but it's something. But Gunna's attorneys, they were more, laid back, and I don't know, both sides, they totally different. I think Gunna is gonna be good though. He might get some time. He might get probation. He might get community service. I know he might get a tether. He might get some. He's gonna get something. But I think they're going to be more lenient on Gunna than Thug though. So that's my little update of this whole drama that's about to be a series. So y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. I'm going to do another video. And I'll see you guys on the next video.